Finally tonight, our Persons of the Week, a teacher and her students. She had an idea that was almost in the nature of a test for her 9th graders, a chance for them to use a little imagination, and they did.
9th graders have always been people that I liked. Sometimes young people don't always get a good rap, but to me, this was fabulous.
Pat Colangeli is an English teacher in Circleville, Ohio, and came up with an interesting idea. Each of her students was given $10. What would they do with it?
I told them, 1, you can keep the money. If you think you're the best charity in town, keep the money. 2, you can go out and do something on your own. Or 3, you can pool your money with your other classmates and see just how far you can take this $10.
The only string attached, each student would have to write an essay about where the money went.
They wouldn't begin talking until a photographer had each one of them stand up with his or her $10 bill, and suddenly the room was abuzz with great ideas.
20 students, $10 each, $200, right? Well, no.
We got the $10, and so we felt the money in our hand. It was kind of weird. The first day, it just was kind of a realization that we could make this into so much more.
They helped out food pantries, raised money for the Humane Society.
We raised money for the shelter because the dogs didn't really have anywhere to go.
It's also for cats, too.
Yeah, high five.
They reached out to a family whose home had burned down.
It was a family that had lost a lot, and part of my family I had lost a lot also. It made me feel better that we're giving them something back.
Even though their hometown has been struggling lately with factory closings, the students' drive inspired others.
A lot of people pulled out a lot of cash and just simply gave it to them.
And soon they saw their pool of goodwill and money expand.
And they felt obligated. Suddenly somebody gave me $10 and I don't want to keep it. That's not the right thing to do. So then they decided, well, then I've got to do something with it.
The $200 has now become $6,300 and counting. All given away this morning, second period. A great moment, but don't forget those essays are due in 2 weeks.
I know that what they're going to be doing is writing from the heart. This is their own personal experience. They're not reading about some person they know nothing about. And I expect to find some very revealing moments. I thought the kids have done a tremendous job. So I'm very proud of them. I'm very proud of their efforts.
And so we choose Pat Colangeli and her class of 9th graders. Her $10 investment in each of them is already paying off for people in need. Her lessons in generosity could pay off for a lifetime. Just one more example of great teaching.